Okay, so we've got our Spitfire here. We've got our plan view and our side view, or top view and our side view. I am going to turn off my side view and I'm going to create a sketch. Now I can do it either on this plane or on this plane. I'm just going to do it on this plane here, no pun intended. And I don't want it to look like that. I want to rotate it around. Don't have to, it's just easier for me. And I'm going to get a rectangle and I'm going to go from roughly in the middle of the wings here, that long. Now where it says 5.77, I'm going to type in 3, tab, and it doesn't matter, I'll just go 125 as long as it's long like that, enter. Now this rectangle, I just double clicked it to select it all. I can move it anywhere, right? But I'm going to have it, let's just say, well and truly above the center line, but it needs to be exactly in the center line. So I'm going to click out and I'm going to select my horizontal vertical constraint and I'm going to mouse over here. Now I'm going to hold down the shift key while I do this. Can you see when I hold down shift, I get that little triangle? That means it's selecting the center of that line. So I'm going to click and click the center axis, and it brought the center of that line, that the center point, that to be horizontally aligned with the center axis. I'm going to hit escape. Now if I double click this, I can move it left and right because it's not aligned horizontally, but I can't move it up and down, okay, because it's aligned with the center axis. So I'm going to have it around about there. Okay, let's just go in here. This is actually pretty good. I wouldn't want a little bit that sticks out, but currently that's how I want it. That's nice. Alright, finish that sketch. Go to our home view and we're going to extrude that down all the way, and it's going to cut. Okay, so we've cut out that bit, which is good, and now we're going to turn on the side and we're going to do a Boolean operation, which is a combination. So click on combine. The target body is that one, the side view. The tool body is the plan view, and by default it goes to join, but we want to cut and we want to make sure that we keep our tools. So that's our tool. We want to make sure that we retain it after we do the operation. Then we go OK. Hello? That is very interesting. That's never happened to me before. Well, it seems to have worked. Like, it works every single time, except of course when I'm recording a tutorial. So I'm just going to undo those steps. I'll just undo it here. Right click and delete that feature. So let's just make sure that we know what we're doing. So that's the side. There's my top. So we got to that, turned on the side, did a combine. That's my target body. That's my tool body. Cut, keep tools, go OK. Okay, it worked this time. So if I turn off my top view, we've got that. Now what we haven't got, it didn't cut out this bit, of course, because it wasn't there. So we're just going to clean that up. So I'm going to create a new sketch on this plane, and I get my rectangle tool, and it should snap to that, and I'm just going to bring it out like so. Finish that sketch, and I'm going to extrude select it all because it can't hurt. Like that. Okay, good. So I've got that one and that one, they fit together. So that's pretty good. Now I need to create a part where the propeller's going to fit. So I'm going to turn off my top view, and I'm going to create a new sketch on that plane. And I'm going to create a rectangle. This is just based on experience from before. That's going to be 15 tab 9, and I'm going to locate the midpoint of that line right on that point. And then I'm going to create another rectangle that goes from there, just like that, and from there, just like that. Finish that sketch. Now remember, it was 15 by 9, that's what we need to remember. Finish that sketch and extrude that bit and that bit that way. Good. Now we're going to turn off the side, turn on the top, create a sketch on that plane. Just rotate it around and create a rectangle which is 9 tab 15, just like before. And we're going to select the midpoint of that and locate it on the center axis. That's good. I think we're doing okay. Get a 2-point rectangle, go from there up like that. Finish that sketch. And extrude it. Extrude that and that down. And now we turn on our side, and that's looking good.